Hello there everybody, Trey here, and we are going to be taking a look today at the 14w04a snapshot, which is the week 4 snapshot in 2014. Now this snapshot adds a bunch of new things, including command block items and new dispenser things, so let's get right onto it. Right away when you see them in F3 right here, the cursor is different because the blue is showing the Z-axis, the positive Z-axis, the red is showing the positive x-axis, and the green is showing the positive y-axis. And if you can see when I'm looking in those different directions on the left in the coordinates, you're actually seeing the way I'm looking bold, going bold. So I'm looking in the x positive direction, and if I run this way, I'm going positive on x, and I'm looking in the z positive direction. If I'm running this way, I'm going positive on z. And it doesn't really work for y. It doesn't bold if I'm looking straight up. Maybe it'll bold. Nah, it doesn't actually do that for that. But this is just a cool little way if you want to know really quickly where the positive directions on each of them are. You can just look at this, and you don't have to go like, oh, let me check the coordinates this way and check the coordinates that way and everything. So let's get right onto it over here. There's item glitches with item frames in the snapshot. I don't know why, but you can only see the inside of this wood block here, so it's not going to be that good of a demonstration, but I'll try my best. Like I said, sorry for the item glitch. So when you have a comparator lined up, like when an item is an item frame and you have a comparator behind that block, when you turn the item in the item frame, it actually sends a charge out from the item frame to anything behind it, to a comparator and through that. So right now, since I just have the item in an item frame, it's applying a 1 charge to it. Like if I turn it one more time, it starts that piston because it's on the 2nd charge. Turn it the 3rd time, it's on the 3rd one. Turn it the 4th time, it's on the 4th one. Turn it the 5th time and open that door. And there's actually 8 times for this to be turned. So if I do this, it'll show everything off. And items in item frames can be turned at 45-degree angles now instead of 90-degree angles. So that should give you the utmost flexibility in anything that you want to put on your walls. Now, getting on to the next thing, which I can show you up here, buttons can now be placed on top of items or underneath blocks. So let me just get this really quickly, and I can show you this. They can be placed underneath blocks too, and they work just the same. So do that. And they can also, another thing with dispensers is that when you use a dispenser and you have a pumpkin inside of the dispenser and you have 2 snow blocks, you can push a button on the dispenser and it'll make a snow golem. So let me get a, yeah, I'll just keep that guy there. And now the same thing goes with iron golem. So if you have 4 iron stacked like this, sorry, I gotta itch my eye, and you have a pumpkin in a dispenser, you can push that and you can make an iron golem, and he's gonna go defend the villagers now. So also, as you guys were probably all thinking, you can do this with the wither. I'm just gonna check my difficulty. So if you try to do this while you are in peaceful, it will not even shoot out the heads. You can see I have a wither head in each of these. It will not even shoot out the heads for no reason because it's trying to dispense them, and these are stopping it from dispensing them. But if I go into easy really quickly and do that, you see it dispenses the 2 heads right on top of the soul sand. I'm not going to do the 3rd one because I really don't want to spawn the wither right now, and he's going to make some snow happen. Hi, Mr. Snow Golem. I really don't want to spawn the wither right now, but maybe we'll come back at the end and do that just for some pleasure. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a villager egg, because villagers in their villages, I tried to get them to work over there, but it wouldn't seem to do it in my man-made farm. They actually harvest plants and replant the plants. So let me see if it takes a while to get the right villager sometimes. It's all the same one. Is that the guy? I think that's not the guy. And I think it needs to be the farmer villager as well. Can we get the farmer? Yes, there we go. We got him. We got him. You see? He just picked up that plant and replanted it down. He's picking up those carrots and replanting them. Are those carrots? Yes, they are. He's picking up the carrots and replanting the carrots just so he can actually do that. So that's really cool. A bug I actually found with this, though, is, let's see if we can get him to go over here and harvest some wheat. Will he go over here? He can actually break the wheat and then pick it up. He seems to not be doing it right now, but yeah, like right there. He actually seemed to pick up the wheat. Yeah, like that. And it doesn't, it's just actually drops the wheat when it does that, which I don't think it's supposed to do, because on the Minecraft wiki it mentions that as a bug. So I really don't know about that, but that's really cool. That seem to have a little bit more flexibility over what they can actually do in their own villages now. So that's really cool. So the next thing on our list, I'm just going to go over a couple things that I couldn't actually show you. Well, I could show you, but there's really no reason to show you because they take like a second to explain. Dead bushes can now catch on fire in the snapshot. Buttons, I told you buttons can be placed on ceilings and floors. Oh, and over here, if you have a cobblestone and a vine, you can put them into a crafting table, and you can make mossy cobble, or moss stone, whichever you want to call it. Now, this makes it a lot easier to get mossy cobble, and you don't actually have to go through the trouble of going into a dungeon to find that mossy cobble. So this makes it a lot less of a rare item and a lot more of an item that you can just go, you just need to go and find vines, use shears with them, and then you can just put it in a crafting table with some cobble. So anyway, I think we should get over here to the command blocks, which the first command block, new command block command is a particle effect. So as you can see right here, I have /particle, lava, tilde, 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 and everything. So if I were to push this button, it does that. It puts a particle effect that goes straight up in the air, and you can see down in the chat bar it says playing effect lava for 1,000 times, or 10,000 times. If let's see, like if I put it right there, I can change that, and it'll only be 1,000 times. So basically what this means, /particle is the command, lava is the particle name, tilde, tilde, tilde is where you want it to be placed, and then these are the directions. So you don't want it to go in an X direction, you want it to go up in the Y direction, and you want it to go none in the Z direction. And this is the speed. So if I like put this to let's say 0.1, it'll go slower. Then if I set that back to 1, see it goes faster. And if I put this to like 5, probably go like really fast. Yeah. So, and then as you probably saw at the end, I accidentally just clicked my Windows button. As you probably saw at the end, that is how many of the particle. Let me see if I can do 100,000 without lagging out my game. It doesn't really change much, but it did give me a big lag spike right there. So yeah, and in the last snapshot that I didn't actually cover, and I'm sorry about that, there was a /fill command added where the you can fill a set place full of blocks. You can set. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm bad at explaining this because I'm like not very good at command blocks, but you can set coordinates to where you want a specific block to be placed. You can set that inside of a command block, and then you can just push a button and it'll be in that place will be filled with that block. I'm familiar with World Edit, and that can be able to do that, and you don't actually have to use commands in World Edit, so I'm just trying to figure this out myself, but I know what it actually does. So if we go in here, they actually added a new version of the /fill command, which is the replace command. So you can see /fill, tilde -1, this is explaining where you want it to be filled. It's the 3-block radius that's over there. The Minecraft dirt is what we're going to be replacing the block. The 0 is just saying that that's what we want to replace it as. The replace, and then the Minecraft stone. So Minecraft dirt and Minecraft stone being the names of the blocks. So if I were to click this button right here, you'll see it changes those to dirt because I set it to replace the stone in that area to dirt. So that's actually really cool. So yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say for this snapshot, guys. If I missed anything, I will put it at the end of the video. And yeah, I think for an ending little spree here, we should go into easy mode. We're already in easy mode, and we should set off the weather. So let's do that. The wither was spawned from the command blocks, and he's going to blow up everything that I just made. So that's great. Let's wait for him here. There we go. So he just killed my snow golem, and he's going to kill the cow and everything. So yeah, that was the video overviewing the Snapshot 14w04a. Be sure if you like the video, click the like button. It always gives me appreciation and tells me if you actually like my Snapshot videos. If you not already a subscriber, go click that subscribe button. And if you like If you like what the Wither did, click the like button as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I did actually forget to mention that if you go to the particle effect and you do the @p command, you can actually get it so that it's able to spawn on you. So if let's just say I go into F5 here, click the button, and it will be spawned on me. So that's really cool. You can spawn it on any player, and this would be cool for like an adventure map or something, where you want to give a cool effect to anything. And another thing I also missed was that another particle effect, let's go out of F5 mode. Another particle effect, you can actually use it to do @E, which is at an entity, and then a bracket. Let me see if I can find the bracket. Type, colon, and I think it's type, colon, type equals. Sorry, I was looking over at the wiki here. Type equals, let's just say chicken. And then bracket it. So if I do that, I think I don't need a space there. If I do, I will do that soon. And let's spawn a chicken right over here next to this. And do that. It will spawn on the chicken. Oh God! Wither, why you do this? That Wither really does not like that chicken. And I was actually just streaming there, so that's great. Yeah, so everybody, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!